Well, in the debugger, there are several windows we can open if needed through keyboard shortcuts. Let's try some.
First, press F11, and then we can press Alt+6 to display the memory window. Using the scroll bars in the memory window, we can view any memory location in the program's available address space. By default, the memory window displays numbers in decimal, base 10, format. If we prefer, we can change the display to hexadecimal, base 16 format. Let's close the memory window by clicking its Close button. We can press Alt+5 to display the register window. The registers window displays the contents of the CPU registers, flags, and floating point stack. Using the registers window, we can change the value of any register or flag while the program is being debugged. One caution, though, is that changing items here can greatly affect the execution of the program. We need to be sure we know what we're doing before changing anything. We'll close this window by clicking its Close button.
Let's display a few more windows in the debugger.
Let's press Alt+7 to display the call stack window. During a debug session, the call stack window displays the stack of currently active function calls. When a function is called, it is pushed onto the stack. When the function returns, it is popped off the stack. The call stack window displays the currently executing function at the top of the stack and older function calls below that. By default, the window also displays parameter types and values for each function call. Let's close this window by clicking its Close button. Let's press Alt+8 to display the disassembly window. By default, the disassembly window shows disassembled code with source code annotations and symbols. The disassembly window can be especially useful for debugging optimized code as well as source code lines that contain multiple statements. We have two more windows we want to activate while in the debugger, the Watch and the Quick Watch windows. Let's press Alt+3 to place our focus in the Watch window. We use the Watch window to specify variables and expressions that we want to watch while debugging our program. We can also modify the value of a variable using the Watch window. The Watch window contains 4 tabs: Watch 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each tab displays a user-specified list of variables and expressions in a spreadsheet field. We can group the variables that we want to watch together onto the same tab. For example, we could put variables related to a specific window on one tab and variables related to a dialog box on another tab. We could watch the first tab when debugging the window and the second tab when debugging the dialog box. Let's press Shift+F9 to display the Quick Watch window. We can use Quick Watch to quickly examine the value of a variable or expression. We can also use Quick Watch to modify the value of a variable or to add a variable or expression to the Watch window. The Quick Watch dialog box contains a text box where we can type an expression or variable name and a spreadsheet field that displays the current value of the variable or expression that we specified. The current value spreadsheet field displays only one variable or expression at a time. If we type a new variable or expression in the text box and press Enter, the previous variable or expression in the current value field is replaced. We'll click the Close button to close the dialog box. Finally, we can stop debugging by pressing Shift+F5. We can restart debugging by pressing Ctrl+Shift+F5. Let's stop the debugger now and return to the developer main screen.